Welcome to Lisa's Family Table. Now, I've got Rick Dalton, my partner in barbecue for over 20 years now. We've cooked together. And today we're going to do something pretty simple. We're going to make a Boston butt. We're going to make it just like we would a shoulder or anything like that in a competition. Only difference is this roast was 8 pounds. Now, it only cost $1.50 a pound. So this is like $6 right here for this whole hunk of meat. And what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be making one of my favorite things, the Junior G sandwich. I had a guy that came in from New York who was a vegetarian, ate one of these sandwiches. He said, man, it's the first piece of meat I've eaten in a long time. The next year, he came back here first thing to eat some more of these Junior G sandwiches. I'm going to get Rick to work on cutting some of the fat off this deal. We're going to spice it up, and I'm going to talk to you about a few other things. First of all, we're going to rub it, and we're going to start the process with just some yellow mustard. Very simply, we're going to put yellow mustard on, we're going to rub it on, we're going to let it sit in for a second. And then we're going to take Junior G's barbecue rub, we're going to put that on this Boston butt, and then we're going to put it on the smoker. We're going to smoke it today at about 250, and we're going to smoke it until it hits 160 degrees, and then we're going to wrap it. And once we wrap it, we can raise the smoke up on it. We can raise the temperature up to probably about 300. Before it's wrapped, we're going to use apple juice, kind of just to make sure it stays nice and moist.
Just give it a spritz.
Yeah, just a little spritz. This roast should take probably somewhere between 4 and 5 hours to finish. What we're looking for is an internal temperature of 200. Now, that sounds a little bit high. Pork's done earlier than that, as we know. But you want to make a nice bark on this roast. You want to make a nice bark on it. And the only way you can do that is to crisp it up, have a little bit of temperature toward the end. So anyways, here we are. We're going to get started.
We're going to take this mustard and just kind of rub it in around it. Mustard has a pretty good acid content and stuff, and what it does is start breaking down the meat a little bit for it to get in and get tender. And we'll take our rub, put on here in just shortly, and this thing will be ready to go to the smoker.
We're going to use this pretty liberal now. What you want to do after you've put your spice on is let it rest for probably about, I'd say 25, 30, 40 minutes. Because what it's going to penetrate the meat. You could even go as long as an hour if you wanted to. Other than that, that's the entire cook time right there.
Touch it up a little bit here and there with the rub has come off of it.
Yeah.
Let it sit here and rest itself a little. This thing will be ready to go to the cooker in no time.
That's right.
And on the pellet cooker, this don't take that long.
No, it doesn't.
Heats up real quick.
You want to make sure you keep your water pan full. You want to make sure you take time about every hour and a half to spritz this thing. And at about 160, 165, wrap it. And then just wait till it gets to 200 and you're ready to go. In the pellet cooker, I've been using pecan or apple chunks, and they work real well.
Well, I think apple adds such an enhancement to it.
Yeah. We've got our pork butt off of the grill. It looks great.
It looks
We've
good,
also brought in a secret ingredient. Why don't you show them that, Rick?
Well, I tell you what, look right here.
Candied bacon. Oh my. What we're going to do is we're going to grill some Texas toast. I'm going to do that while Rick tears this apart. And then we're going to assemble some sandwiches for you to taste. You're going to love the Junior G.
And get this right here tore apart to place it on there, and boy, oh boy, we're fixing to show some sandwiches today.
Yeah, we're using a pulled pork rather than a chopped. You got to be quick on these because they will burn.
Well, I'm going to catch up with you because I might have to have the first sandwich that comes off there today. Are we getting close on it? Oh, it red's going.
Yeah, are we getting close? What do you think?
It's getting real close.
It looks like it's getting close to me. Like I said, this is a quick deal. Maybe 30, 45 seconds aside at most. All we want to do is just get them toasted on both sides pretty good.
I mean, the moisture in this bud here has come out. It's just, Russell, it's just cooked to perfection.
Oh, that's good. It was 200 when we pulled it off. We wrapped it at 165 degrees. And, the one thing you got to do, you got to keep a water pan if you can. If your grill will allow it, put a water pan in there, keep water in there. Keep the moisture content up. All barbecue is best when it's slow and low heat. Don't get in a rush. But that's the cool thing about this deal. Rick and I used to cook Boston butts and hams, and when we did World Championship with a whole hog, 26 hours.
You ready for some of this?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be hard to wait to get anything else on here without eating this right now. Uh-oh, here comes the secret weapon now.
That's a big deal right there. Now this is special bacon we brought back from Alabama. This is a small batch bacon that we've used. He does it with a nice smoke and a maple flavor. We just added some brown sugar, and I stuck these in the grill last night for probably about an hour and 20 minutes.
Something like it, yes, it's a little over.
Let it go, and then I just cooled it down, stuck it back in today, and here it is. So it's Bill E's bacon. Hey, it's great. You're gonna love it.
Let's add a little slaw to it, Russell. We're gonna have to eat one of these.
We're gonna have a bite.
We sure are.
Yeah. I remember when we made these the first time, heck,
We never eat them.
we never could eat them because everybody was coming by and getting them.
You know, the golfers out during the golf tournament, they were trying to quick play to come by and eat them.
Let me tell you, you gotta love this sandwich. I'm gonna have a bite.
Well, go ahead. I'm gonna join you in a
Now,
bite.
let's do that.
Very good.
We hope you've enjoyed watching us make this dish. Let me tell you, this will make your friends absolutely happy and most envious of your skills. We look forward to you coming back. It's Lisa's Family Table, where we make barbecue simple.